How the fuck are you loosely hanging anal glands doing today? It's the Aussie Metalhead here, and yes, I'm not wearing a hat. I fucking know, right? I believe it is the first time I have ever appeared on this fucking channel not wearing something on my fucking head. So there you go, I have hair. What do you fucking know? So today, if you'd already guessed by the fucking description, we are going to be talking about Humanity's Last Breath, a band that I've only very, very recently become aware of, and only even more recently have I actually checked out some of their music, and holy shit, is this latest single, released back in 2017, Abyssal Mouth. Holy shit, isn't it just? But we'll get to that in a minute. Before we start talking about the track, I would like to do a quick shout out to Planetary's Sean, the cunt that showed me these guys. Very much fucking getting into them, man. Thank you very much. He's from the band Planetary, a Perth metal band. Go like them on fucking Facebook and Instagram. Go check them the fuck out. They've got plenty of live footage up. They don't have music released as of yet, but the live footage is well worth checking the fuck out, man. Alright, with everything out of the way, let's fucking get into it. So Humanity's Last Breath are a sort of deathcore-ish band, I suppose you could say, from where the fuck else would you expect? Sweden, of course. It just seems like a fucking reoccurring trend. Everything that comes out of that country, along with Canada, just seems to be absolutely fucking excellent. So yes, Humanity's Last Breath, Abyssal Mouth. Fuck me. Alright, where to fucking begin? I've wrote a script for this and I'm even struggling knowing where really to fucking begin to adequately describe my experience, but I will try. The track starts with a sort of atmospheric droning percussion that's cut just completely abruptly short as you're propelled into this bludgeoning, hectic propulsion of dense, thick, toxic riffage and frantic blast beats. Before you've even adjusted to the hectic increase in tempo, the brakes are pumped on quite fucking immediately, mic slammed on, and then cut abruptly off again as we go into this intentionally sort of off-kilter sort of tempo and timing that's almost Meshuggah-esque. Everything here is accompanied by like these droning white noise-like effects that adds so much density to the fucking mix and creates a real atmosphere of tension and curiosity. There's a real sense of the unknown about this track. The mixing of the aforementioned droning sounds and backing whispering elements further distorts the clarity. Because the separate riffs and vocal elements are sort of drowning amongst all these other swirling elements, it does create this real sense of the unknown, a sense of curiosity, wanting to really discern what exactly is going on in the mix, but it's done in a way that didn't make me dissatisfied with the experience. I didn't sit there thinking, well, I wish I could understand what was going on. It's more of a case of once you've adjusted and you really start picking up on the other elements, as subtle and sort of minute as they can be, it still adds so much to this experience. I believe that this is a tune truly made for the headphone experience. It's just so unnerving at times and genuinely uncomfortable in points, especially when things slow down to the crawl and things become fucking white-knuckle drag to the fucking finish line. And yet, when everything opens up for an immensely satisfying and surprisingly emotional chorus, all of the depth, all of the density is sort of lifted for just the briefest time for a genuine sense of melody, which creates a real sense of progression and satisfaction in the song. It's absolutely intended for a headphone experience. The vocals themselves are utterly fucking putrid. I mean, for the most part, we're delivered with more of a standard medium to low level that most deathcore vocalists are known for, but the delivery itself is just drenched in this layer of just toxic mixing, man. I'm really a fan of how this song was mixed. I think that there's a lot that fucking works here. In terms of vocal dynamics, there's a lot of changes up to highs. There is a lot of multi-layering, and I believe that this is the best time to mention the aspect that might make or break the listening experience of Humanity's Last Breath for you, and that is the ample use of pitch shifting. It's used for both a real disgusting sense of tonal dissonance in breakdowns, and even used on the vocals for these more alien, arid sort of sections. It's always brief, it never really outstays its welcome, at least not for me. It feels like it's used in a really interesting, forward-thinking sort of way. Honestly, the pitch shifting itself upon multiple listens has actually become one of my favourite elements of the sound, because it's so initially unexpected, but after repeated listens, it really does start to sink into the back of your synapses, and you really start to accept the disgustingness that's going on. Overall, I highly recommend checking out Humanity's Last Breath. If you're a fan of really ridiculously slow tempo, sort of beatdown style deathcore, or at least like me, you want to like it more than you actually get into it, because after a while you do start to long for something a little faster paced. There are plenty of ferocious fucking blast beats going on. There's some cool tremolo pick riffs, nothing too overtly technical, but it all works really well for the sake of the song. To be honest, something that I kept coming back to in my head listening to them was, wow, I'm kind of getting the same sensations I got listening to Black Tongue. Although I like this so much more than Black Tongue because there is so much more variety in the mix and there's a lot more dynamics going on in the vocals as well. And so this has easily been one of the most satisfying experiences I've had in recent memory with a core style band, and I'm very keen to go back and listen to some of their earlier work, and I'm very keen for them to get a new release out. So that's pretty much it, guys. I highly recommend checking these guys out. I've had a fucking blast with this song. I'm probably going to go listen to their original fucking album this afternoon, and you guys might just get a review of that depending on how much I enjoy it. Well, that's it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you fucking like it, please don't forget to leave yourself a fucking like and leave yourself a fucking comment if you're also inclined. Subscribe if you haven't done already. Thank you very much for all of you new subscribers who have been coming on recently. I really appreciate it. I'd really like to get up to 100 subscribers maybe by the end of the year. I don't know if that's being a little too eager or optimistic, but let's see what we can fucking do. Don't forget to share the page around. Share it with your fucking mum, your dad, your dog, your kids, whatever. And until next time, guys, stay sick.